Go ahead, honey.
I'm Abby Crutchfield, and I met Luke in 2004. We dated from 2005 and got married in 2009, so we've been married 6 years.
I'm Naomi Ekperigan.
I'm Andy Beckerman.
And we have been together 5.5 years.
And we're engaged.
I'm Liz McGee.
I'm Jordan Temple.
We've been together since February.
Sounds right.
So that's like...
It's like 8 months.
April. 8 months.
Do you only date white men? I do not like this question.
I have gotten that question a few times, and you know what? I went to private school on the Upper East Side, okay? I've made certain choices.
I get this like at work and with my friends, like if a black guy walks by, they'll be like, oh, Liz. You know, I think they're quick to say, oh, she's got a type.
When it comes to who I want to love, I think that is very limiting, and I never like hearing about people who openly state, I only date this type of people, or I'm only attracted to this type of people.
I don't think I only date one type of guy, but I would say that it's more about my interests. Wouldn't you say? I mean, we really bonded over the fact that he watched a lot of Buffy and Angel. That has nothing to do with race, but that's what I'm into.
Well, no, I date and I like who I like. I don't really have a preference for any kind of woman. I like the kind of woman that like me. I think that's how dating works. I think you just are hooked up with the people that will like you. And then sometimes they happen to be white, sometimes they happen to be black. This one's white this time. I mean, Liz is white.
Half of my girlfriends have been white, half of my girlfriends have been black. And so it is interesting to say, is that your type? As if that one qualification covers every broad spectrum of characteristics, which is insane, you know?
I've never gotten that the question, do you only date black girls? Very few people are interested in my dating life. It has less to do with race and more to do with no one's interested in what I've done with my penis. Does that mean more people are interested in what you've done with your genitals than mine?
Yeah, I get that question a lot because people have just seen me with a lot of white women. And I mean,
A lot of them.
a bunch. That right now I'm dating a white woman and her friends are white. So if they see me with her and or her friends at any time, it just looks like I like a whole bunch of white women, but that's just who my friend circle is.
Getting the question a lot, I have to take my emotion out of it. So.
I feel like it's such a loaded question when you ask a black person if they're dating outside of their race than if you ask a white person. And I don't know who it is that's asking you, do you only date black women? But to me it seems like if you drive a Porsche, it's like saying, oh, are you a Porsche enthusiast? Whereas if I'm dating a white person and someone's like, are you only interested in white men? It's kind of like, why do you hate yourself?
I also don't hang out with dudes. That's like, that might be, like, I hang out with like people who are kind of like me. We'd rather talk about comedy. So maybe if I hung out with more bros and they'd be like, yo, you smashing?
Okay.
You'll have to
Next
bleep out.
question.
And I have friends that are like, oh, I want to have sex with a black guy. And it's like, you want to just have sex with a guy. Like it's like I've had good and bad sex with black guys, and I've had good and bad sex with white guys, and you know they don't text back equally.
What I have usually gotten was, oh, you're so lucky, or how did you get her, or not necessarily just you, but other previous girlfriends. No,
Okay.
For you, yes, for you.
Well, I'm done.
We love each other very much.
Don't touch me.
Hi, today we're reboxing my marriage. Let's get to it. Won't need that anymore. This one is from a wedding that we went to where we got in a fight. Here's the teapot